Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. It's your boy Mu'izzi. Go. Let's go, man. We about to see the brother Umar today in the famous hood of how Islam changed this crime infested area. Let's go. Shout out to Musa and Ism. Shout out to Musa and Ism. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Musa and Ism. Y'all ready to see the brother? Come on, man. Let's go.
Assalamu alaikum to Allah.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the legend of this neighborhood, Brother Umar.
Hey, I'm gonna holler at the Muslim. I'm gonna holler at the Muslim. I'm gonna call y'all back.
MashaAllah, let's go, man.
What's up?
Let's go. Hey, listen, y'all. This gonna be a classic video. I'm pretty sure you want to stay tuned to this video. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about the brother's biography. We're gonna talk about the brother's history. Inshallah. Watch the video. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi.
Salute.
Wa barakatuhu. Brother Umar. Hey man, mashallah, man. So how long have you been out as of today? How long have you been out?
That's today. Closing in. I'm closing in on almost 4 years, man.
4 years?
Fruit plants fast. It's 24 years. You ain't getting no more folk, man.
I'm telling you, man, that's exactly what happened to me.
Yeah, man.
That's exactly what happened to me.
Yeah, just like I was coming out the doors yesterday.
Seemed like he was just coming out the doors, man.
Yeah.
MashaAllah, man. It goes by so fast, man.
So fast, man.
You don't even realize it.
No.
They sped up.
I don't get hit on my side, but I just came out. Man, I ain't trying to go.
Hey, you want to hear something funny? My third day I got out, man, somebody almost killed me, man.
What?
In a car accident, man. They ran a stop sign on me. I was like, MashaAllah, man, this is the end, man.
Mine was similar. Mine was similar.
What happened?
My cousin took me to the store. I crossed the street 8 miles from a big old busy street. I don't even pay attention to the cars coming. I just walk out the street. I said, oh, hold on.
You wasn't aware. You wasn't conscious.
I'm thinking I'm on the yard. So ain't no cars on the yard.
Yeah.
I'm just walking. I said, oh,
ain't no cars on the yard.
Both ways again.
MashaAllah, man. All right, y'all, you know where we at, right? We at the famous Coney Island, man, in Detroit, man. We got that right there. See that right there? See that right there? We getting it in, man. We about to eat, man. MashaAllah, man.
Ooh,
we got the burger to go.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bismillah.
Bismillah, man. That's how we doing it. That's the burger to go. Oh, you want to know the channel? MUIZZY Go. 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 Mu'izzi Go. You see it? You see me? Let me see. Oh, okay. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Follow the channel, man. Like, subscribe, share. All right, y'all. This how we gonna do it, man. We're gonna talk to the Muslim brother right here. Y'all already know who this is. He's in the thumbnail. This brother Umar. Y'all already know me. It's Mu'izzi Go. Let's get it, man.
Salute.
Hey, so what I want to ask you, right? So since we eating, you know, we doing it the Muslim style. You already know, man. This the brother, man. He's treating us to this wonderful food. He's the guest of the house today. And what I want to ask you, right? So, what is the thing? What was the first thing you ate when you came out of prison?
Ooh-wee.
Do you remember or no?
That's a good question, bro.
You don't even remember. He's telling that's a good question.
I remember.
Yes, the first meal amongst convicted felons upon release into society is the most talked about meal.
I remember, bro. It was breakfast. Cheese, eggs, turkey, bacon, hash brown toast.
I got you. Yep, there it is.
Yep.
What was it again?
One got a big boy breakfast.
Big boy breakfast.
Big boy breakfast. Cheese, eggs, turkey, bacon, hash brown toast.
Okay.
Then I went to that was soon when I got out. Then I went to my mom's. Afterwards, she had a little meal prepared for me.
Okay.
She had the steak and rice and roni. That's what I wanted.
Rice and roni,
Steak and red beef, steak and rice and roni.
Man, subhanAllah, I mess with rice and roni.
Rice and
roni. MashaAllah, man. So as far as like, I don't want to say too much in here, but no, I'm trying. No, I'm trying.
Yeah, right.
I'm trying to keep it like public, respectful. So when you
mushroom Swiss on point.
Oh yeah, the burger. MashaAllah.
No.
I did want a shawarma, man. Look, they just piled that.
Yeah, man. Number 2 right there. Wait, what you want to say, bro?
Oh. What? So in your mind, I mean, you can answer this honestly. When did you say, I want to go to the masjid? Because it's going to be an important question. You can answer it honestly. I want you to answer it honestly. When you first got out, yeah.
When I was locked up, when I came home.
When you first got out, at what point did you say, when did you say, I'm going to go to the masjid? Was it the second week? Was it the third week? Was it the same day? When was it?
First week. Okay. I was like for first 4 days.
Okay.
I was like the first 4 days I was in that thing.
And so which masjid did you go to? You remember?
Masjid on Davidson.
Dexter.
Yeah, it's on Davidson, right off Dexter. Yeah.
I did a video there.
Yeah.
It's a house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why'd you go there?
Man, it was a couple of elder brothers there, a couple of elder chicks that I wanted to bump into. They was attending that mosque already.
Did you see them?
I was able to, yeah. Older brother Lyle. A couple more brothers I ran into, yeah.
Yeah, do you know the one brother with the dreads? Older brother? I forgot his name. Yeah, a lot of brothers in there been in the joint.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of brothers there, yeah, did a bit.
You know what's crazy? Is how.
Yes, one all right over here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
You know what's crazy is how they never fixed up, like the Muslims never fixed up that masjid. Like from other areas.
The one on Davidson? You're right.
It's
like
dead smack in the hood, bro.
It's dead smack in the hood.
There's abandoned houses all around.
Yeah, that's it.
And the reason why I did the video there, because I was hoping that someone would view the video,
Right.
and try to help fix up the masjid.
No doubt.
That's actually why I did it.
No doubt.
Because I was like, man, these brothers need help, man. That is a historic masjid. That's with the imam over there that got into the incident with the police.
So it is.
Yeah.
It sure is. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right. I forgot about that. Right.
Yep. Yeah, a lot of brothers that I knew that was in the joint, they always talked about that masjid.
Yeah. They in there. That's a special place, like you say. So they there. They're doing a lot of food drives, selling food truck up there, money for the bait.
I see their community has grown too.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a brother that's a clothing line that just came out of there. Halal over haram. Got thobes, design thobes. Yeah. Yep, I'll show them to you.
Halal over on.
Yep, HOL, HOH.
Right. Oh, okay. Oh, yes, go.
Hey, thank you, I appreciate it.
Have a nice day.
Yep. She said ignore the haters. MashaAllah, she said ignore the haters. Where Vezo just posted on his Instagram, their thobes.
That was a good look. That was a good look.
No, Vezo be repping, bro. He be repping that he Muslim.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, he catches a lot of flack for that.
Yeah, you do.
They be trying to disrespect him in his comment section on his Instagram. Vezo be rapping, bro. And you can tell he getting fed up with it. He like, oh, okay, well, this is what it is. Yeah, I'm Muslim then. You don't like me? Now, I can tell Vezo just, wallahi, I mean, the brother, like, he remind me of one of those brothers just be like, oh, this is what you don't like? Well, this is what I am then. Now do something about it.
Yeah.
That's Vezo, man. MashaAllah. But man, Allah reward Vezo, man, because he's definitely has some influence on some brothers, man. And
Islam going rapidly in the neighborhood. It's reaching out, you know what I'm saying? It's going rapidly in the neighborhood.
he jumped out there looking like the FBI.
Right.
So how many kids you got? How many kids do you have?
4 girls. I got 4 girls out.
The babies?
34.
Oh yeah, you did say you had 2 older ones.
32. 34, 32. I got an 11-month-old and a 2-month-old. Ooh. How I did that.
Then who's the boy in the steering wheel?
My grandson.
Oh!
It was just like it on him.
Yeah, I thought that was your son, man. SubhanAllah, man.
That's my grandson right there.
MashaAllah.
I got 8 of those. 8 grandkids.
All right, MashaAllah, man. It's good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
Hey, y'all.
Yes, sir.
They don't understand where we at right now.
Right.
Won't you tell the people your name and where you from?
I'm Umar. My name Umar. What's up to the people? My name Umar. A lot of people know me as Southwest Juice. And that's where we at in Southwest Detroit. Southwest Detroit, the masjid, Michigan Avenue, you know? And we outside.
Now, when I asked you where you from, are you from this area right here? Is
the next block over?
You from this area?
I'm from this area, absolutely. This is my neighborhood right here. This is my neighborhood.
So this area is your neighborhood?
This is my neighborhood.
This is where you grew up in, correct?
Yes, sir. This is where I come off the porch and went north. Just off the porch and went north, right here.
MashaAllah.
Yeah.
So would you say, out of your own mouth, not my mouth, that this area used to be a heavy crime area?
Super heavy crime. Gang infested, drug infested, prostitutes, killings, robberies, whatever crime under the sun is being committed in this neighborhood right here. It's being committed right here in this neighborhood.
And how do you know that?
Unfortunately, I was part of the destruction.
And who else was part of the destruction?
This guy, I ain't gonna say no name. This guy.
Guy right here.
This guy.
Now, let me tell y'all something who this guy is to me. I've been knowing this brother right here since I was a little banger. Since I was running these streets around this neighborhood before this masjid was even around.
Yes, sir.
So we actually grew up with each other, and that's why I'm bringing him to the channel, because you guys are in the comment section stating that I don't know what I'm talking about. So now I got the older brother who was here before me, and I came up under him, and mashallah, he has accepted Islam, and I have accepted Islam, and we're going to give y'all the truth about this area, and we're going to thank the brothers who have built this masjid, inshallah. So now, with your life of crime, right?
Yes, sir.
Let me ask you something. So, can you give us a story, right? A short story, without anything incriminating.
Right.
Can you give us an ideal of how it used to be in a timeline? Can you do that?
Yes, sir. So, in the 90s, or in the early 90s, late 80s.
Early 90s. Can you speak up?
Early 90s. Yeah, early 90s.
Yeah, you got to speak up, because we got traffic.
Yes, sir, we got traffic. Pardon me. But yeah, I'm going to take it back to the early 90s. You had to be a part of a gang if you was coming up in this area. Any of the Southwest Shore areas, you had to be a part of the gang. You were subject to be a part of the gang. Affiliated, if you wasn't joining the gang, you was affiliated and you was real tied in close to the gangs.
Okay, so not talking about the whole Southwest Detroit. Right. We're talking about this area in particular.
Right.
So this area in the early 90s was a gang-related area. Correct?
Heavy. Super heavy. Prior to the rest of Detroit wasn't even gang banging.
Okay, without naming them, can you count on your fingers? Don't name them, because we ain't gonna do that.
No doubt.
We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna give them that. To the people in your head, like one,
Right.
and tell them how many gangs in the early 90s was around this area.
Ooh.
It doesn't matter if it's
off 6 of them.
about 6 of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that means that there was arch rivals in this area, right?
Right next door to each other.
All right. So now, so you're saying that in this area, that there were gang members who was living the life of crime, correct?
Yes, sir.
There was multiple gangs in this area, right?
Yes, sir.
Were they Muslim?
No, sir.
How about this? Were they Christian?
It wasn't acting like no. It wasn't. No, it was gangbanging.
No, I'm asking you, what did they have the Christian belief?
Oh no.
They didn't have Christian belief?
Oh, they had the Christian belief.
They didn't have crosses? They didn't wear crosses?
Yeah, key part. They had the Christian belief. But yeah, I'm talking about as far as acting out and being out, absolutely not. But yeah,
Okay, but they were Christian, right?
Absolutely,
and they would identify themselves if they had a religion that they were Christian, am I right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay,
Absolutely.
were there churches in this area?
This is one right here.
This is one right here. Was there another church on the next street?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
MashaAllah. Okay, so now let me ask you something, right? So now, were there any Muslims in the early 90s in this area that was teaching Islam? We're talking about in this area right here. Were there any Muslims?
No.
Right. We knew a couple Muslims,
We knew a couple.
but they was doing the same stuff that we was doing.
Same thing that we was doing.
But MashaAllah, they didn't lose their deen.
They didn't.
That's the important thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So now check this out. I got another question, right? I got another question. So when you look at this area and you see that there are people who are in gangs and you never even seen a Muslim gangbanger in this area, right? Most of them were Christians, right?
Yes, sir.
So now we understand what a Christian is. A Christian is a man or woman who calls Jesus God. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
Okay, so we can agree on that,
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
So now let me cook right now. Let me cook.
Yes, sir.
Let me
Yes, sir.
cook.
Yes,
Let
sir.
me cook. Okay, so now, so you would agree that everything that I'm saying is not cap.
No, sir.
We're not capping, right?
No, sir. Facts.
Am I cap?
All facts. No, sir.
Okay.
Never have been.
Okay, so now, when you start seeing the gangs in this area, right? You would agree that even the opposition in this area, which are rival gangs,
Right.
you would agree that they all had what? A religion, right?
Yeah, they all had a reason.
Okay, so were they Muslim?
They wasn't acting on.
They wasn't Muslim,
They wasn't
MashaAllah,
Muslim. They
right?
wasn't Muslim.
Okay, their women didn't cover. We never seen that,
We've
right?
never seen that.
We never seen this in this neighborhood
Never seen that.
as teenagers, right?
No.
Nobody ever has anybody ever come up to you and taught you Islam, handed you the Quran, or taught you how to pray in this neighborhood?
Never. No.
So we can establish that, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, MashaAllah. I'm going to agree with that. So we're both on the same page in this neighborhood, right?
Yes, sir.
So all we saw was churches. All we saw was Christians in this area. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, MashaAllah. Okay, so now we've established that the gangs in this neighborhood we're only what? They were Christian. Their belief system were Christianity. And then the opposition to them gangs, what their belief system was what? Christianity, right? And we've established that they were only Christians. Even the opposition were Christians. So that means that one gang that was fighting the other were both what?
Christians.
They wasn't Muslims, right? Because we know that, right? We can establish this, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
MashaAllah. Okay, so now we got that out the way.
Yeah.
So now we got that out the way, okay? Now, what I want to ask you is, what avenue is this right here? What's this avenue?
Oh, this is Michigan Avenue.
What? You got to speak up, huh?
Michigan Avenue.
Michigan Avenue,
Michigan
right?
Avenue,
Okay,
yeah.
MashaAllah. Now, the gang that was in this area was notorious for hanging out on Michigan Avenue.
Notorious hanging on Michigan
Right?
Avenue. Yes, sir.
In front of what store?
Liquor locker.
Liquor locker. I said it in my first video.
Yeah.
So we know that the gang notorious in this area was known for hanging out in front of liquor locker. Guess who used to hang out in front of liquor locker? Yours truly and this brother right here. We used to hang out in front of liquor locker and play the arcades. We used to hang out in front of the liquor locker to see what gang member we can get. That means you know what?
Yeah.
Pew, pew, pew.
Yeah.
So when you take the accountability as a person that was committing crimes, right? You would say that Christianity overall in this neighborhood absolutely did nothing for you.
Absolutely nothing.
MashaAllah. Now, have you ever been to church, right? You been to church?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. You've studied Christianity, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, what I want to ask you is we're going to get a little bit deep right
Yes, sir.
now.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Now, you were, as a result, did you have a belief system? when you was gangbanging in the streets in this area? Did you have a belief system?
I thought I did. I thought I was a Christian.
Break down for me.
I thought I did. I thought I had a belief system because I grew up Christian. My moms and my grandparents were Christian. So
you got to speak up.
My moms and my grandparents were Christian, so I grew up Christian. But later on in life, as I read and I get the knowledge of it, I understand in my past that I wasn't that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't Christian. I wasn't acting on nothing. And then I didn't feel it in my heart. I didn't have no conscience. I didn't put God first or nothing. I was wrecked. I was horrible out here. You know what I'm saying? So I had no conscience. I wasn't thinking about God or what I was doing or nothing. There wasn't no Christianity belief system when I was out here doing what I was doing. So it didn't have no effect on me at all. You know, Christianity had no effect on me at all. I didn't feel nothing. Actually, when I got baptized, I hollered underwater. I was screaming.
Really?
Yeah, well, I was screaming. My family.
So you got baptized?
When I was young, when I was a kid, I was like 7, 8, 10 years old or something. And when they dumped me, I don't know what I'm in the water. They dumped me. I'm like, hold on, I'm hollering. I'm in there fighting with the red. Like, get up off me. You own one.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. I didn't know what you know.
Right. Okay. So now, so in your past life, you also experienced narcotics.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Abusing and selling.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
And other types of substances, right?
Right.
We're just going to keep it general because it's a Muslim channel.
Absolutely.
Okay. We can get grizzy once they start paying to see the videos.
Right, no doubt.
Then they can see the explicit content.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I want to keep it general. So now, did you look at narcotics and substance and alcohol while you was in the streets gangbanging? Now listen, I want to clarify something.
Yes, sir.
I want to clarify something for the audience.
Yes, sir.
When you say gangbanging, right? Can you explain to them what gangbanging really is? It's your floor.
Gangbanging. Our definition of gangbanging, how we came up gangbanging. If you're opposition to wearing anything other than what we wearing. It was, we couldn't be around each other. You wasn't finna stay in our neighborhoods. It was on site. It's that simple. Pew, pew, pew.
Yeah. So that means you woke up.
We didn't speak to them. We had no none of that. On site.
Okay. So when you woke up, right?
Yes, sir.
Your goal was to gangbang when you're in this area you're talking about.
Yes, sir. Represent my hood. Hold my hood down. Yes, sir.
So when you went to house parties and you went to clubs, your whole goal was to gangbang.
Yes, sir.
Is that accurate?
I'm looking. Yeah, I'm looking.
Okay.
I'm looking.
Okay, so now we've come to the point to where this crime and Christianity, right? Mm-hmm. This crime and Christianity, the crime is not benefiting, nor is Christianity, right?
Exactly.
So none of them's really benefiting you.
None of them.
Right?
Neither one.
So would you say that if a person was living a life of crime and they was following Christianity, would you say that there's something missing in between? Would you say that?
Definitely something definitely missing.
Okay, so this is what I like to say. It is a statistical fact. Do your homework. On 98% of the people who commit crime in the United States are Christian. 98% of them. When you go to a strip club, most of the strippers will have crosses on them. Did y'all know that? When you see gang members, most of the gang members will have crosses on them.
Jesus piece.
They'll have a Jesus piece. And they'll be doing these hideous acts. So we know Christianity is not an answer for us. But you people, especially the twisted Christians, you keep thinking that you could come in my comment section and tell me that this guy whom you call Jesus is going to do something for me. He didn't do nothing for me when I was a kid, and he definitely didn't do nothing for this brother. He didn't pull him away from crime, and crime didn't pull him away from Christianity. That's a cold statement right there.
That's facts.
Did you hear what I just said?
That's facts.
Jesus didn't pull him away from crime, nor did crime pull Jesus towards him.
Yeah.
That's a cold statement.
Cold piece.
So now check this out, right? So now the crime that you were living in this area, gangbanging, drive-by shootings, stabbings, close-ups. Walk by. Walk by.
Right.
Show me a walk by. Show me how I look. Show me how I look, guy.
Just like this.
Show me how I look. Do it to me. Do it to me. Give me raw footage.
Just like that.
Give me a raw footage,
Just like this.
And gangbanging also includes stealing from stuff. Stealing people's property, right?
Yeah.
Gangbanging also includes stealing people's cars, right? Okay. And gangbanging also includes disrespecting people's homes. Am I correct?
Absolutely.
Okay. So that is what this young man or this brother was doing. That's what he was doing. He explained it to you in detail, and I explained it to him in detail. So now I'm going to let the brother explain how he fell into the actual crime that led him to incarceration.
I'm recently released from prison. I did 24 years straight. We caught a body.
Hold on. 24 years.
24 years.
Straight.
Since Tupac was alive. 1996 to 2020.
MashaAllah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And, I caught a body. I caught a murder case. And right over in my neighborhood. Right over in this neighborhood. Right here. You know, in my own community.
In this area?
Yeah, right here. Yeah, right here. Steps away from this masjid right here. I caught a body. You know? Yeah. So
By the masjid?
Yeah, right by the masjid. Right by this sugar. Yeah. Not far from here. Yeah.
SubhanAllah, man.
Yeah. You can smell the gun smoke from here, from where I was shooting at. You know? You can smell the gun smoke. Yeah. So that's a lifetime behind me. Thank God, alhamdulillah, that I went through what I went through just to get past my past, just to get past my past. You know, the shahada cleans everything anyway. You know, check that shahada faithfully. You know, so
we're gonna get to that part. I want to focus on the crime.
Yeah. So I caught that body, and did my time. It told me I could have told on some people did 8 years or something. I said, no, don't give me my whole 25. There ain't no doing no telling. You know, so don't give me my whole little piece, and then we gonna go about our business, fighting in the system.
Okay. Well, that's a long time.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
MashaAllah. Okay.
Yeah.
So now what I want to ask you. So when you first went into prison, you have to go to court, right?
Yes, sir.
You went to trial.
I went to trial. Jury trial. Yeah.
How long was the trial?
Like 2 months.
And it was a full jury.
Yes, sir.
2 months trial.
2 months. Yeah.
Did you think he was gonna get found out guilty?
I did. I thought I was gonna get found out guilty.
Okay.
Yeah. I could have took a cop.
You could have took a plea bargain.
I could have took a plea bargain. They came to plea bargain after they tried to give me the tail, but I didn't take the plea bargain because I'm thinking I'm gonna beat it. You know, so they gave me a week to think about my plea. I said, okay. So my cousin came to see me. He came to visit me, and I told him, I said, he's offered me a plea, 8 to 25, He said, I wasn't there when you did. He said, I wasn't there when whenever it took place. He said, but if you did it, take the cop, because you could be looking to life in prison. Right?
Yeah.
It made sense.
You may never get out.
Yeah, I might never get out. He said, if you know you did it, you're guilty. Man. You gotta think about that. I said, why that makes sense? I'm guilty as a mug.
Yeah.
Should I go ahead and take this 8? So before my week was up, my attorney came up and said that the prosecutor hollered at the family and they didn't want no pleas. So he took all the pleas off the table. So I wasn't even able to take the plea. You know what I'm saying? If I'd took it then when they first offered it, I could have been, you know.
Yeah.
But I didn't. I thought it was gonna be the case.
Okay. So now, while you was in prison, what was the first? Because 24 years is a long video.
Woo.
So now we gotta try to slice this up. We gotta try to dice this up, y'all. And I'm gonna try to do it. And I'm gonna try to do it like we on the yard. We on the back 40 just talking to y'all. So y'all gotta relax, watch the video, like, share, subscribe. So we on the yard, huh?
Yes, sir. We on the
back
yard.
40.
Back 40 action.
You know what that means, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We on the back 40, y'all. It's kind of cold outside, right? We might be in URF right now. It's cold up there.
But we got to have our yard.
We got to have the yard. So we on the back 40 right now, right? So we just chopping it up with the brothers. So now what I want you to try to give us a vivid explanation of how did you have an education prior to going in prison?
I got my no, actually I didn't.
Okay.
I ended up getting my GED in
prison.
In prison. Yeah, I got kicked out of all public schools. I had to go to Job Corps.
So, I remember Job Corps. I remember Job Corps.
Yeah, I went on the east side, messing the boys up on Jefferson over there. Went to Job Corps.
MashaAllah.
On the east side, messing the boys on the east side.
MashaAllah.
Yeah.
So now when you took when you got your GED, did it take you a long time to get your GED?
I got it with my first year of
First year?
To my first year. I told myself, I said I'm gonna get my education,
First year?
First year, that was mandatory that I got my GED,
MashaAllah, man,
yes,
you did better than me, right? So that means, did you get a high grade? Did you get a high grade score?
Oh yeah, I graduated with like a 3.8.
For real?
Yeah.
MashaAllah, that's good, huh?
The brother ain't no dummy, and then I wanted to get it.
You said the brother ain't what?
The brother ain't no dummy.
Okay, you gotta speak up. We got noise around here.
No doubt. And
they're not gonna be able to hear you.
Yeah, let me get to y'all. Then, so so that was that's what that was about, bro. But it was definitely an experience, though, bro. Them 24 years is definitely an experience, bro.
Okay, so now your education is established as far as a GED, right? So how much was you making at that time? When did you have a job?
See, that's the reason why I got my GED and went to school and get the education, because when you get education, you take a trade and get these jobs, you get more pay. And I was a fat kid, so I wanted to go to the kitchen. So I took up culinary arts, knocked that out.
Everybody wanted to go to the kitchen.
Went to the kitchen so I could eat. They ain't saying that stuff on the stove, up in there. So
that means even while you're in prison, you got to work. Am I right?
I got to work.
You got to work even while you're in prison.
Got to work. You getting up.
You can't get out of working, y'all.
Get out of working, bro.
Stop being lazy.
Yeah, don't wish for it, work for it.
I like that. Okay, so then check this out. So after your education, right? What was your next focus after you accomplishing getting a GED? First of all, were you the first one in your family to get a high school diploma or a GED?
No, my brother was.
Shout out to your brother. So you're the second one.
I'm the second one. Yeah,
you lined up.
Baby. Yeah.
Okay, mashallah. So now after you get all these special educational representation such as GED and high school diploma or whatever, right? So did you pursue any other education after the GED? Did it give you a boost while incarcerated to become more educated than what you are?
It did, and I felt like I accomplished something, a personal goal, you know what I'm saying, that I didn't do out here. So it felt good getting that GED and telling my grandma didn't know that I got it. You know what I'm saying? Sitting at home to mom and grandma saying I got that. So that I
like that.
That definitely felt good.
Gave you some pride.
Right, absolutely.
Mashallah.
Like I said, then I was able to pick up trades after that and everything. But my priority was coming home. So I was in the law library a lot. You know what I'm saying? So after I got my education like them, I hit the books in the law library.
Okay.
Yeah, I banged them books in the law library, so that was my focus.
Yeah.
All
right. So now during your process, so now your education is starting to roll, right? Did you pursue any religions as you were starting to encourage yourself to learn more about certain educational topics?
You know, that's a good question, and I did.
Okay.
Like I said, I grew up Christian just simply because my grandparents and my mother told me that we're Christian. It's that simple, right?
All right.
I think that's a lot of black people are Christian just because our parents and our grandparents told us to. You know.
Okay.
So yeah, I signed. Actually, being more, having a better understanding of God. So I'm a Christian at the time. I don't know nothing, so I wanted to get a better understanding. So I signed up to go to church.
Okay.
My first day in church, I'm in there. And I'm waiting for people to come in and fill the place up, waiting on the service, a deacon, a preacher or something. And a bunch of homosexuals start piling in. So I'm like, huh? I'm like, whoa. I'm like, huh? I'm like, man, ain't no service going on over here. They on some freaky stuff.
Okay.
So they was on some
I'm gonna have to edit the video.
They on some other stuff. Yeah, they was on some, you know. So I said, hold on. So I left.
They were freaky Diddy.
Yeah, they was on the Diddy. Yeah, it was on the Diddy tip.
Yeah, they was on the Diddy tip.
So I go to the yard and I say, man, I went to church, bro. And I say, man, they say, oh yeah, well, we've got to tell you, don't go to church, bro, because that's what all the homosexuals be at. They do their thing over there, and that's their service and stuff. That's their stuff.
Yeah.
So I say, wow. So from there, I stopped going to service and just started opening books up. So I started reading and
what service?
Educating myself. So I went to after Christianity, I nipped that in the bud. I went to Moorish American Service.
Moorish Science Temple of America.
Moorish Science Temple of America.
Okay.
I said, wow, it didn't touch my heart.
Why?
It just didn't touch my heart. It didn't make no sense to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was one of the reasons that it didn't make no sense? Or didn't make any sense?
For one, the guy who they were saying was a prophet, I never came across him as a prophet. So that was new. I ain't never known no black man to be a prophet like that. You know what I'm saying? So that was different. And
so that's what attracted you.
Yeah. Just to understand and learn and just getting, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so what did you disagree with?
It didn't touch my heart, bro. It wasn't just one thing. It was like just in general. It didn't touch me. It didn't,
I got you. I understand.
It just didn't hit my heart at all. It just didn't.
Yeah, you see some truth to it.
Yeah.
But you're like, this don't even seem real.
Yeah,
it don't even seem right.
Yeah, exactly. Something I can't put my finger on, but something telling me.
Nothing wrong with that.
So I went to the Nation of Islam services.
Nation of Islam, NOI.
NOI. I say, wow. I say, man. And I was kind of threw off about that too, because I never thought that the black man was God. And I never knew that a black man came down in Detroit in the form of a man saying that he was God. I said, hold on. I said, what? So that threw me off.
You say what?
Yeah.
He came to Detroit?
Yeah, he came to Detroit. I just got. I said, whoa.
MashaAllah.
I say much.
Where'd he come out?
Up there somewhere.
He come to what city?
Right on the east side somewhere. Yeah, on the east side. On the east side somewhere. So I said, wow. So that didn't. And
didn't rest.
Yeah, it didn't rest. And then I didn't like wearing my face butt naked. You shave your face butt naked.
Yeah, okay.
So I didn't like to shave my face all the way butt naked either.
Okay.
I don't like my mustache and beard, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, so I left that alone too. And then I went back to I had to pay for an attorney. And I told you my freedom was first and foremost important.
Yeah, speak up. Yeah, I can hear you.
My freedom was first important, first and foremost. So I left all the religious things alone. And I started selling drugs in prison. I had to make. I spent like $115,000 on attorney fees since I was in there. That from '99 to 2016. From '99 to 2016, I spent like $115 on attorney fees, and I made all that in prison. And nobody, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody sent me nothing.
That's to pay for the attorney fee.
Yeah. So,
all right.
So I went that route, and I started selling drugs in prison. And I was getting closer and closer to now I'm under 10 years, and I can see a little light. I told myself I'm gonna fall back. So I wanted to get caught up or whatever. And I ended up getting caught up with a quarter pound anyway.
In prison?
They caught me with a quarter pound.
Weed?
Weed,
okay.
and a loaf of bread.
Oh, okay.
A guy in prison called the police on me. He was in prison and called the police on me.
Like, tell him to come get you?
Yeah, he was in prison with a cell phone and called him. I said, man, damn.
Man, it's wild. That's wild right there.
Yeah, they came and got
he called the police in the joint.
They came and got the Muslim, bro. Came and got the Muslim. So
what?
Man,
all right.
After that, I said, I'm done. I can't catch no more cases. I don't want to go. You know what I'm saying? I already got 25 years. I can't.
Yeah, because you're gonna jack wreck.
Yeah, and then I got good time, so they can take that. They take that. You know. So Islam, the Muslims, was always on my mind for some odd reason. I always had love for the Muslim.
Okay.
So I told my homeboy in Southwest Detroit, you know what I'm saying? I said, look, bro, I'm finna study Islam, man. I'm gonna let y'all have this yard and do this, da. You know? So they walked me to the Muslims. I went to the Muslims, introduced myself to the Muslims. And there it was, you know what I'm saying? Went from there. Yeah. They went from there. I started studying and learning about Islam. But first I wanted to learn about self, my culture, my ancestors and stuff, right?
Okay.
So Black history led me to Islam.
Come on, give me some examples. I need some examples for these people.
Like Black history led me to Islam. Like, take the movie Roots for an example. That movie is written off of history. That's a true movie. So when prior to them indoctrinating us with Christianity, the brother Kunta was getting whipped on because they wanted to change his name from Kunta to Toby. They wanted to get a Christian name or whatever. And then they wanted to follow Christianity. But he's hollering Allahu Akbar. I'm not doing none of that stuff. Kill me right here. And his dad was like, nah, bro, we gotta go. You know what I'm saying? So the movie Roots opened my eyes up to Islam, let me know that my people was Muslims prior to Christianity. You know what I'm saying? They degenerated us back then. They took all that from us. So we didn't know, Black people didn't know what they were. You know what I'm saying? They didn't know nothing. So yeah, so that opened my eyes up right there. That movie Roots opened my eyes up. You know? Okay. That's just how the way, yeah.
So that was like the main thing.
That was, yeah.
To open your eyes up to Islam. Mm-hmm. Now, you had already heard about Islam through the Moore Science Temple of America and through the NOIs. But what made you choose the Islam that you're choosing now? Was it Roots, or was it the way?
Roots led me to it. And when I got to it and got to studying, the science got me. The science of Islam got me. Okay. And it made sense. It made sense.
All right.
You know, there's no contradictions in it or anything or nothing. And it, like I said, it makes total sense. And it touched my heart. It touched my heart, and it made me want to do better. It made me want to stop gang banging. It made me want to stop selling drugs up in there. You know what I'm saying? I battled myself for years because I wanted to come home and pum people.
Yeah. Pew pew.
Yeah, I wanted to pum.
Yeah.
Islam took that all out of me. It took it all out of me. I can't even. I'm finna come home and just. I was.
You was ready to go.
It was through. They was through.
If you wasn't,
the city was through. East side, west side, and southwest Detroit.
It was through.
It was through.
But if it wasn't for Islam,
I'd be dead right now.
There it is.
Prison.
So Islam.
I'd be still in prison.
So Islam, the Islam that you had come to follow and attach yourself to with your heart and your mind, right?
Yes, sir.
And your actions through your body, right?
Yes, sir.
So that type of Islam, which is the Islam today, right?
Yes, sir.
That you're practicing today.
Absolutely.
This Islam prevented you from acting like a psychopath.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Totally. 100%.
Now, I want to ask you something, right? How long did it take you to learn the Salah? What did you think?
Maybe a week.
A week?
Maybe a week. Yeah, I couldn't do no leisure activities. And that's a lot when they found I was Muslim. Every day you got a different sentence. You got it in Arabic. You got a different sentence. You got it. You know what I'm saying?
Fontaine?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, so we got to put Fontaine in this video. That's my guy. That's his guy. Fontaine, the brother,
Mr.
man.
Vargas.
Inshallah, man. Love free Fontaine.
Mr. Vargas.
Inshallah. But watch this, right? What did Fontaine when you met Fontaine, right? Mm-hmm. When you met the brother, right? You know, let me give you a description of Fontaine. Kind of stocky. He got the waves, chipped teeth, that light skin, pretty boy. That's Fontaine.
Yeah.
That's Fontaine. He got the wavy hair, chipped teeth.
Yeah.
Soga Segala.
Yeah.
You know that's Nas's line, right? I never sleep, because sleep is the cousin of death. That's Fontaine for you all day.
For real.
Tell him that's Fontaine.
That's him.
Wavy hair, chipped teeth.
That's him.
Yeah, that's Fontaine, light skin.
Cool as a mug.
Cool, man, mashallah.
Cool.
So when you had your books, right? Mm-hmm. When you met Fontaine, what did Fontaine do for you?
Man, I walked in, Fontaine found out I was Muslim. He said, "What kind of books you got?" I said, "Oh, I got this, I got that, I got this, I got that." I ain't been Muslim for 6 months.
Yeah. You gave Fontaine your books.
I gave him like 12 books. I got 2 back.
What did Fontaine do with your books?
Threw them in the garbage. I said, "Bro," I said, "What you?"
Mashallah, man.
I said, "What you doing with my books, brother?" He said, "Nah, it's not Islam. That ain't that, bro." He said, I can't give it back to you because I know they bold. And if I give them back to you, it's gonna be like me co-signing it for you. So I can't give it back to you. He said, "What, you want a couple dollars for them books? You ain't getting it back." I said, "Man." Yeah, I said, "All right."
I love it, man.
So now we learned about the Sanads and Isnads in Islam, so we can figure out the authors and the chain narration that came from and everything. We know exactly what we're reading.
That's right.
Yeah. So,
that's right.
Yes,
mashallah. So now, what I want to ask you this, right? How did the people you know, not in prison, but the people you know outside of prison, how was they receptive towards you becoming a Muslim?
You know what? I didn't get no bad pressure, publicity, no bold comments or nothing, bro. Everybody was supportive, bro. Everybody was supportive. And I don't know if it's just me or what, bro. But like the brothers with the game, our brothers from the joint, when was gang banging, they would say, "Okay, well, at least you ain't turning something else." You know what I'm saying? You can turn that, you ain't turning something else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So everybody was supportive of me, bro. And it was a beautiful transition.
Mashallah.
It was a beautiful transition.
Okay. The first time you heard the adhan, where did you hear the first? Where was the first time you ever heard the adhan at, that you can remember?
I was out here. It was in the world. I heard it one time in the world. I just didn't understand it and didn't know what it was.
This was before prison.
Yeah, I heard it one time. I think I was going through Hamtramck or something, and it was hollering through the speakers or something.
For real?
Yeah, but I didn't know what it was.
And you just always remembered that.
Yeah, I remember what it's. Yeah, I remember. I just didn't know what it was.
SubhanAllah. That's the power of the adhan, y'all. So these people can be doing whatever they doing, fitna, they're doing whatever ignorance they're doing on the streets, and the adhan can be called, and one day they can come back to Allah because they'll remember it. Right? Okay, so now, give me a description, give me a definition of the day you took your Kalima Shahada, or the pre-Kalima Shahada, when you said, "I'm ready to go." Were you nervous?
No.
Were you happy?
Yes.
What? Yeah, I need you to give me a vivid detail. Did a brother come up and say, hey, y'all, you taking your shahada?
Right.
Hey, y'all, what's up? You gonna take your shahada?
Right.
Because, you know, in prison, in the world, in society, they think that Muslims in prison is a gang. Are we a gang?
Not at all.
Because we know what gangbanging is, right? We know what gangbanging is, right? We do know, right?
We know what gangbanging is.
We definitely know what gangbanging is.
We know what gangbanging is.
And it definitely ain't in Islam. So you got two ex-gang members telling y'all that in prison, Islam is not a gang. So give me a detail today.
It was beautiful, bro. So all I remember was my past sins will be forgiven once I accepted it wholeheartedly. You know what I'm saying? So that was touching right there. That motivated me right there too. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it's the truth. But I felt like a new man. I feel like a new dude, bro. I feel like a new man, bro. Because I wanted to come home and test something up. When I was in there, I was still doing what I was supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it made me think about God first, bro. It just made me think about God first, bro.
MashaAllah.
Yeah, so I knew it was real, bro. Because I was on one.
So give me how you got up that because you knew you was gonna take where did you take the Kalima Shahada? At Juma? You was at Juma?
I think I was on the yard.
No, you was on the yard.
I was on the yard.
In front of two witnesses.
Yeah.
Okay, come on. Give it to me.
We was on the yard. And I was at Muskegon. I was at Brooks, Muskegon. Yeah, I was at Brooks, Muskegon,
ECF.
Bro. Yeah, ECF, bro. And I went out there with the Muslims, bro. And they had some stuff out there too. The brother had some good stuff for the brothers, so we had a little ball, ate out there. We were, brought a little rap and all that. You know how we on the yard. You know what I'm saying? So we made it a beautiful thing, bro. Man, it was a blessing, bro. But I felt new, bro. I literally felt like a new dude, bro.
Yeah.
I wasn't cussing, bro.
Yeah.
Nothing. I was at peace with myself. I wasn't mad at nobody. I wasn't mad that I was in prison. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't mad at nothing.
It took you away.
Yeah. I never was mad.
Somehow it took you away.
It took me, from
the joint.
Yeah.
From prison.
It took me away from prison, and alhamdulillah, it ain't like for out here, because this is mental illness is real. Mental illness is real, and being out here in these streets, man, there's social media, all this stuff, bro, you can get distracted and you can be worried about somebody or something over here that ain't got nothing to do with you, but you focus on it. So now you stressing out and got anxiety and depressed for nothing. So for me, bro, I don't care about nothing, bro. I don't care about no bread. I'm chasing the big bag of money just so I can give it away. I don't care about no bread. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It don't Islam, man, you don't care about nothing, bro. It is what it is. Every day, as long as we wake up and we breathe, and alhamdulillah, I got some water, some food to drink, bro. We Gucci. Alhamdulillah, you know, so that's where it put me at, bro. I don't complain about nothing. I got empathy. I think about other people. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it makes my life easier.
Your mentality has changed.
Yeah, it makes my life easier because I'm thinking about other people.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's right.
It makes my life easier.
So has the Muslims assisted you since you've been out of prison for these 4 years?
Like financially, like
anyway.
I got one or two brothers that have assisted me. Yeah. Okay. But I got one or two brothers that I can call on that assist me. I got a couple. You know?
So have you ever went to a masjid and asked for assistance when you first came out?
No.
So you never thought about that one?
No.
You do know you can do that, right?
Yeah.
And we just introduced you to the Sheikh, Mustafa.
Yeah.
And what did Mustafa tell you?
Yeah. Whenever you want something to eat, bring the family up here. We cook them together. Whatever you need, come up here, come get it.
That's what Sheikh Mustafa told this brother. He didn't even know him. He didn't even know him. So now, when you took your Kalima Shahada, can you tell me how you did it?
Yeah, it was like three brothers. Like I said, I was on the yard, and it was like three brothers. The imam was there, a couple more brothers, and I repeated that to imam. When you accept Islam, Allah accepts you as Muslims before anybody else know you're a Muslim. If you're not Muslim, let me say this again. If you're not a Muslim, and you study Islam, you accept Islam, Allah is going to accept you as a Muslim. We go and do the Kalima Shahada and get witnesses so people can know that there's another Muslim around.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best. He knows our hearts best.
So, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. It's your boy, Mu'izzi Go. And I want to thank y'all for watching this. Do you got a contact that people can get a hold of you on Facebook? Do you have Instagram? Do you have email?
I'm checking out on Facebook, Jamal and Tez, and on Instagram, Jamal and Tez.
Jermon.
Jermon, JERMON, LENTEZ.
Okay, and that's on Instagram and Facebook.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So if y'all brothers or sisters want to give this brother some type of assistance, please do, man. Give the brother some encouragement. Go to his social media because he needs you. I need you. You need me. And you need this brother.
Yeah,
it's your boy, Moizzy. Go.
So long.
That's it.